In life, it's common to have experiences that are frustrating, that you did not intend to happen, that are causing you some level of conflict, and it's really easy to hold on to this frustration, to just get fixated on this idea that why did this happen? Why did this person have to be such a jerk? Why did this thing not work out that I wanted to work out? And then we have to figure out how we can just let go of this grievance rather than carrying it with us. Have you ever had an experience where something didn't go your way and then it just kind of ruined the rest of your day? I mean, this happens to me sometimes, and in fact, it happened just this morning where I went to go surfing and I drove 20 minutes to a surf spot that was closed because turtles are hatching. This happens sometimes at this beach. And so I decided, I'm going to drive another 30 minutes to the next beach because the local beach didn't look that good on the surf cam. So I drive another 30 minutes and I get to this other beach and the waves were terrible. So there I was, over 45 minutes worth of driving. I'm starting to feel stressed out and frustrated. I drove all the way back home only to check on the webcam that my local surf break was actually looking good today. So you can imagine the frustration that this caused in me. My mind started doing these mental calculations and beating myself up thinking, what were you thinking? Why did you drive all the way to this place? Why didn't you just turn around or just go to the local surf break in the first place? And then da 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 da. It took me some time to finally just let this go and move on. And I did some journaling about, why is this happening? What do I have to do to let this go? And what I must be attached to certain outcomes, etc., etc. I did a couple YouTube searches on how to let things go, and I wasn't finding anything to my liking. And then I just kind of forgot about it for a second, and I got into a little work project. I was doing some creative work online. I was creating actually a fancy new banner for my YouTube channel. And before I knew it, I was feeling so much better because the creative project was just getting me excited. And I noticed my level of energy went from kind of angsty, frustrated to like joyful and exhilarated by virtue of this project. And from this higher level, this frustration didn't exist anymore. It was gone. I didn't need to do any more journaling or YouTubing, because sometimes the answer is not about finding a clever solution. Sometimes the problem that you feel like you need to solve isn't actually a problem at all in that sense. Because the way to let things go is to recognize that you're just mired in a lower energy state. So this morning when my mind started, having these thoughts of, oh no, what am I doing? I'm wasting this much time. I should have done this. Da 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 da. Oh no, now I'm gonna maybe not get to surf at all today, etc., etc. This was lowering my level of energy from where it was initially, which was in a good, happy, contented place. So the energy got lowered down to this place where at this level, the thoughts and experiences that you're having are negative. These are thoughts and feelings of frustration and angst, etc. So instead of trying to solve the problem from this state of mind down here, you need to change your state of mind, which will have the same effect of eliminating the problem. Because again, the problem is simply you're just in a lower state of energy. You're in a more negative mindset. And if you are an HSP, this can be, really agonizing. You want to get out of this negative energy place because you do feel emotions more intensely than the average person. But this is true for everybody. The secret to life, this isn't just, how to let things go. This is the secret to life. Whenever you're stuck in a lower energy place and it's causing conflicts and you're not happy and this and that, you just need to raise your level of energy. You have to find a way to forget about it. It's helpful to have something that will capture your attention. Creative projects are great with this. Indulging in something creative, whether that's, artwork and painting, or, last night I was doing some songwriting, like whatever is available to you. It could be crafting a post for Instagram. These creative endeavors serve to really enliven us. And this enlivening is really important because it levels us up. And again, from this new level, these low energy problems, they just disappear. So that is the secret to letting things go. You could be stuck ruminating about an ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend situation that you've had for months and months and months. And it's just been the fact that you've not been able to just get out of this rumination, to get out of the past and get into the present, or to get excited about the future. So getting excited about something in the present moment, being so engaged in whatever it is that is in front of you, will allow you to just take your mind off of this other thing, raise your level of energy, and then it's like, poof, what was I worried about again? What was I so hung up about? And then all you have to do is make the conscious decision to release it, to let it go, to not rehash it. For example, let's say I were to go meet a friend for dinner tonight, and he asked me, about my day or how I'm doing. I don't need to go back into this story and tell him, oh, well, this morning was crazy. I wasted an hour and a half driving all the way up the coast, and I didn't get a chance to surf this spot, blah, blah, blah. That's just going to bring me right back down, right? So you want to make the conscious decision to just recognize that this problem isn't here anymore. So you just let it go. And so, in this hypothetical situation, someone asked me how my day is today. I tell them, oh my God, it was so good. I ended up getting a great surf in this morning at our local break, and then I got a chance to do this creative project for my YouTube channel. I created this really cool new banner, and just, had a really great time just hanging out at home today. So you can just skip over this whole story of this problem because it's not, the energy isn't there anymore, so the problem is gone, so you don't need to go back into that energy. So that's the takeaway today, guys. A lot of these problems and frustrations that we're dealing with, it's really just something where we got tripped up innocently. It was an innocent thing that I tried to surf this other surf break and then tried to surf this other one and got unlucky. So it's we get tripped up, and then our thoughts do what our thoughts do. Our ego mind gets involved, and sometimes there's some self-judgment, some self-criticism. Of course, we can always work on that, but let's face it, sometimes it's just there, and we get tripped up. And then we're in this lower state of energy. So that's it. Just recognize that sometimes we get tripped up, And the whole objective is to just get back into that sweet spot. So give it a try, guys, and I promise you so many of these problems will just disappear if you remember to just let them go. So if you found this video helpful, hit the like button. If you'd like to receive more content on how to thrive as an HSP, subscribe to my channel. And if you're feeling stuck in your career, if you're feeling unfulfilled, if you really want to discover your purpose in life or determine your ideal career path, then visit my website, adamhardt.com, to learn about my career coaching services. And you can click on any links in the description to learn more. Thank you so much for watching, and wishing you a great rest of your day.